in the other room. Doggy bones everywhere. Okay, hello everybody. Good morning. How are you today? It's been a crazy couple of days for me. Still not feeling 100% myself, but we're going to go with this. So I wanted to show you, as I mentioned in my last video, the 4 products that I got on the Sephora sale, which ends today, by the way. There are some higher end products that I wanted to get because I've been impressed with some of the other mini products that I purchased from a couple of these brands. So we're going to go over those, and we're going to do a little chit chat while I get ready to leave for work. I need to be at this house by noon. So it's 10:57 right now because she has company coming. Let me see. I got to find a clip here. I've got to find a miniature clip. I need to pull my hair back so I don't get products in my hair. And I've got the daylight coming in, so you're going to see every single imperfection on my skin. Ask me if I care. I don't. I'm 63 years old. I have imperfections. We all have imperfections. Even the people on YouTube where you only see from here up, you don't know what else is going on, okay? But I'm here to tell you I've got some imperfections, and I'm okay with them. I know that there are a lot of people that have problems with this, but can you hear my dog? I got one dog outside who, just drives me batshit crazy, for lack of better words. I love him to pieces. His name is Teddy, but he just cannot stop barking, or he whines to go out and then he barks. So I'm putting on the Charlotte Tilbury. It's not Tilbury. I'm from New Hampshire. Okay, I'm from Cow Hampshire. This is how we talk. I'm not from the UK. Charlotte Tilbury Crystal Elixir Serum. Oh my gosh. I mentioned in some of my past videos that I'm just not interested in serums because I don't like the way they feel on my skin. They're sticky. They don't seem to soak in. They'll be sticky all day long. That is not my experience with Charlotte's serum. When I'm done with this mini, I'm going to get a big one. I am going to invest in the price because I use it sometimes in the morning, most of the time at night. But last night I just didn't feel good. So I didn't do anything to my face except wash it and put some cream on and go to bed. So now I'm using her magic cream. This is also a mini. I wish more companies did minis because I'm going to tell you, minis are a sign of confidence. They're a sign of confidence. The company's confidence in their products. If a company won't give you a mini, they're not confident in their brand. A mini allows someone like myself who's serious about skincare to use the product first. And I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, my very first application with this and the elixir was phenomenal. Not going to lie. I mentioned in my last video the product that I was using, and I like this just as much. I don't have a price comparison for you because I like both the products, so I might flip back and forth. But right now, this is what I'm using. So let's see, what am I going to put on for foundation? I'm going to use my NARS Light Refraction. My light refraction. My light reflecting foundation in Santa Fe. Love this foundation. I haven't used it in a long time because I was busy trying out the True Match. I was busy going back to the Joa. I was busy putting on the Ilia. And I have another foundation coming from Sweden. I ended up getting a 20% off code from Frugalista blog on YouTube here. I love her. I can't even remember her name, but I love her. I think she's funny. I think she's fun. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to use, the last time I used it, 1.5. Actually, one pump is tiny. So I'm going to go 2 pumps and see how that works. I'm going to use my Nere flat brush. I like to use flat brushes for foundation. And I am just going to pack this on my skin. And I am going to go fast, you guys, because I only have so much storage on my phone, which is another issue I'm dealing with. And believe me, it's frustrating. I love the camera and the video quality on my Pixel. I have a Pixel 3 still. But I don't have enough space on my phone, because when I got my phone, I said, I don't need to go up to 128. I can stay with 64. Geez, I don't really use my phone except for to take pictures, and everything gets backed up by Google, and I'm okay with that. Well, when you do videos, it takes up a lot of space. And so I had to go in, I had to delete some apps that I really enjoyed. I had to trash some of my photos. And I mean, that made me sad. And when you back up anything, it frees up a bunch of space, but you realize that you needed that one video, then you have to go back in, you have to re-download it onto your phone. Takes up the space. So once they're gone, they're gone. If I don't get it over to TikTok or Instagram, it's gone. So YouTube is the place to see my videos. Okay, you know what? That's a very thin layer. I'm not going to put any more on. I want a thin layer. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrows, because I want to get those done and out of the way. And, this not wearing my glasses because I don't wear contacts is another pain in my asterisk. Believe me. You know what? I can't find... Oh, I put my e.l.f., my favorite, downstairs. So I'm going to use the Revolution eyebrow pencil, and I've had this for over a year. I'm almost done. It's almost gone. But I'm not gonna go hog wild on the old eyebrows. I don't like to do that anyway. I just like to fill in the sparse areas. I'm lucky that I still have eyebrows. Occasionally, a gray one will pop up, but I'm fortunate that I still have eyebrows. And the challenge is to get them even. That's my challenge. So, my background. I want to talk about my background. I'm set up in my bedroom. And you will see down in this corner over here, I've got some boxes of things that I have to sort through. You may see something hanging on my the end of my bed here on the post. You may occasionally see dog things on the floor. You may see a dog or cat toy scattered in the hallway. I'm not making any apologies for this stuff anymore because it's real life. And my house isn't always picked up. And when my kids were little, I was a perfectionist. And now that I have pets, I just let them strew their stuff all over the house, and I enjoy it. That's something I would tell my younger self. Enjoy all of it because it goes by so quickly. Okay, so let's go with the first product here. Going to use my magnifying glass. I hope I can. This is the Sephora concealer. And I got this one because it has a slight peach tone to it. So I'm using it as kind of like a corrector too. I tried it over the weekend just to see how it goes. And I really, really like it. This is called Bright Future in Biscotti. And Sephora products are made in the USA. Thumbs up. Okay, so I'm going to put just a few dots under here. You can see the peach tone? I watched so many videos on this particular. See, this is what I do. I'm not going to just wing it and purchase something. So I trust reviews. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to like it when I get it home. Like for me, this is a bomb. But my daughter messaged me last night that she got the L'Oreal Serum foundation and she really likes it. So I may try that. And I'm just going to tap this in with my finger. I'm not going to use a brush. Just going to tap it in because this is quick. Okay, if I want to be fancy, I'll use a brush. If I've got the time to take the time, I will use a brush. That looks really good, doesn't it? I mean, I'm looking in my magnifying mirror here. I'm going to put a dot right here and a dot right here. And on this side, and it's probably the lighting, but I can see that I need maybe a little more right here in my trough lines. So yeah, I'm going to actually use a brush to get in here. It's just easier than my finger. Just like this. I think when I go to my appointment, my doctor's appointment in January, I'm going to ask for a referral to a dermatologist because not because of wrinkles or anything like that. I have this cherry mole right here, and it really doesn't bother me, but it's getting bigger. And my experience with these cherry moles is that when they start to grow, they grow and they grow and they grow. And I want to have it removed. I mean, I've got some small ones here and there, and I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me. Okay. The next thing that we're going to try, and I'm probably not even going to put eyeshadow on today. I got so excited about this. I'm so excited about this. I got the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow Sculpt and Highlight, or Sculpt and Illuminate palette, because I know that this is something that I will use over and over and over again. That's why I got it. And I got light to medium Claire. That's what I got. And this is it. Now, I am sure that you have seen this a million times on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, but this is my first. So get excited with me, okay? I'm going to sculpt. All right. I'm 63. I'm going to keep reiterating that because there's a lot of young people on YouTube. And I'm more a mature skin type, skin tone. I'm a more of a mature woman, but I really like to rock the bright eyeshadows. That's the fairy in me, okay? That's the fairy energy in me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bronzer, and I don't really sculpt with it. I warm with it. There's a difference. I'm not trying to cut in here, okay? It does it a little bit naturally, but I just want to bronze. Now, somebody was saying you got to keep using this and using this. You can see that. Can't you see that? If you want a more natural looking bronzer, this is the bronzer for you. Okay? You can see that. There's none. There's some. Don't tell me you can't see it. Somebody was saying that, and I love watching this person. If she were sitting right here with me and we were doing it together, I would say, what do you mean you can't? What do you mean you can't see that? I can see that. But it does depend on your skin tone. Okay? In the winter, I have a light to medium skin tone. In the summer, it's full out medium. And that's with wearing SPF on my face, which I don't always do because sometimes I forget. You know, I'm not going to sit there and say, you don't wear. What did I just say? You don't wear sunscreen on your face? Shame on you. I'm not going to do that to you. Because I forget. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this aside for a minute. And I'm going to go into the other thing that I'm hugely, hugely excited about. I have watched so many videos on this. This is a mini. This is the full size. This is the mini. Oh. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush. And let's see what this color is if it says it on the box. Luminous Flush. Did I get that right? Yeah. This is in Luminous Flush. It's tiny. It's tiny. This will last me a year. This is why I was talking about the minis earlier in my video. Maybe that's why they don't want to do minis. But come on, if people fall in love with this, they're going to get more. So I'm going to put this on right here up to my eye, to the top of my ear. That's how I put my blush on. Okay, I've done it like that for years, even before there was YouTube. And then I do a little bit on the apples of my cheek because it's cheery. I'm not even concerned about it bringing my face down. To me, I don't even think about that. Okay? If I've got to start thinking about that when I put my makeup on, I got to be careful. I better do this. I'm not going to wear it. That's just how I am. It's not like it's not rebellion. It's just that, I want putting makeup on to be a joy. And how can it be a joy if you've got to be picky about every stinking thing you do? So I do go down my nose. I do a little on my chin. and I do a little on my forehead. This color, look at this. Is it not gorgeous? And I love the packaging. Now I'm going to go back with the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter right here. Look at that. Isn't that, I'm going to put it on with my finger. I'm just going to touch it. Okay, so I have wrinkles here, and I do have some texture here, and I have wrinkles that are starting to go down like this. Ask me if I care. I don't care. I'm using the Angie Hot and Flashy. I call this the cat's paw brush. You all know what it's called. This is great for putting on highlighter. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm telling you, not to down the Physicians Formula, but I bought their highlighter, their Muru highlighter, and it's not like this. Okay, so if you want something more high-end, this is your baby. And you can also use eyeshadow, which I've done in the past, way before YouTube even came into being. I used to take a little bit of sparkly eyeshadow and just do this on my cheeks. And people would say, oh my gosh, you're glowing today. I didn't sit there and go, yeah, I put eyeshadow on my cheeks. I just said, thank you. And now I'm going to go back with this, and I'm just going to blend that in a little bit, blend it down just a little bit so it doesn't look like a strip. That's it, all that right there. And now I'm going to go back with the bronzer, and I'm going to go under my chin. It's so light, it's so beautiful that you're not going to see a line. It's going to look like you have a shadow there. If you want, you can even come down like this. I suppose if I were putting my makeup on without doing a YouTube video, that's probably how I would do it, because I just want to be fast. Okay? Love it, love it, love it. So impressed. Now, let's see. I'm just going to put on mascara. I'm not going to put on any eyeshadow. You know what? I'm going to use the bronzer for eyeshadow. I'm going to use the bronzer for eyeshadow, just to give me some color. And I am not concerned with this bothering my eyes, because her other products that I put on my skin, I mean, I go way up under my eyes with her magic cream, and it does not bother my eyes. So I just did a little bit of bronzer. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit of highlighter and just go under my eye and down to my corner like that. This is, you know, a simple look. And that's that. Now I'm going to put on some mascara, and then we're going to do lips, and then we're going to call it a day. I will be back later to do a card reading. Like I said, I was going to do this first, but typically I go later in the day because her son works second shift, and then I show up when he's getting ready to leave for work. But she's having company today, so I've got to get there early. Earlier. My schedule is winding down for the winter, which it does every single year. And I end up getting, you know, specialty jobs to fill in the gaps. Look, I'm not curling my eyelashes. I don't need to curl my eyelashes. That takes one step out of my routine. I do have some eyelashes that I bought, and it comes with an eyeliner that's magnetic. And what I did was I cut the ends off. And I just used the ends on the outside of my eyelashes. I'm not a fake eyelash kind of woman. But occasionally, before the pandemic, my husband, and I would go out here and there, and it was always a fun thing to do. I'd be like, ooh, how about I put on some eyelashes? And he'd be like, oh, baby. It's good to have fun in a relationship. I don't know what's going on. I hear something going on downstairs, and I think it's one of my dogs. Yeah, so I was feeling really crappy last week. Came on Thursday evening. My stomach is still not 100%. And I was having the sweats, and then I was having the chills. And I'm like, uh-oh, I hope I don't have COVID. By the grace of God, I have missed it. Or so I think. Or no, I have no idea. Maybe I was sick and had it and didn't even know it. But I took a test. I took a home test, and it's one of the recent ones. So it's not expired. And it right away showed up negative. But I waited the full 15 minutes that they said to wait. So that's it. Look at. These are my eyelashes. They're long. I don't need to curl them. Typically, I would put an eyeliner on from the corner here all the way. But I start here and I start high and then I slant in. And then I come back this way and I merge. We'll do that another time. So now we're going to do the lippy, because that's the last product that I got at the Sephora sale. And this is, I don't have anything Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Bold Empower Cream Lipstick. And this is the color, forgive me here, Hot Chocolate. I love the empower part. I'm all about empowerment. I'm all about helping people feel good about themselves, know their worth, get to that point where they trust their own intuition. So this is Cocoa Bold. Pretty packaging. I love this color. Oh, I love the little heart. So let's open it up. Does this have a magnet? Oh, I got my magnetic lipstick. I've been wanting a magnetic lipstick. I didn't even know. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so this color is very warm, but we're going to do it. Oh wow, it's not as warm as I thought. That is super pretty. And creamy. Oh. I am in love. I am so happy with my purchases. I'm so happy with my purchases. Guys, I've got wrinkles above my lip, but I don't have any problem with bleeding. Not from the products that I've been getting. One thing I do want to do, oh my God, it's like 70 something degrees here, which is unusual for this time of year in New Hampshire. I'm going to put some highlighter Where's my cat's paw? Oh, it's down there. I'm just going to put a little highlighter above my lip and just over my lip, because that does help if your lips do bleed. But I don't have that problem. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my purchases. Oh, one thing. It's 11:27, so hopefully I'm going to finalize this video. Oh, I do want to set my makeup. Love it. Let's see. I'm going to use this Real Technique sponge. It's dry. It's not wet. And I'm just going to go back a little bit and press this in. This is something I didn't used to do. I did learn this tip on YouTube. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, you young makeup critters out there, for teaching me this. It really, really helps. It's kind of dirty, but it's my dirt. Okay, so that's a wrap. That's a wrap. I will be back later, and I'm going to pull some cards, and we're going to get down and serious. So, was there something I was going to say to you guys? So, be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are. There is something about you, individual you, that is beautiful, that none of us have. Remember that. Until next time, bye-bye.